Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to explain why you should not be so attached. So I just want to start the video with this. The Buddha says that the root of all suffering is attachment. And this goes for people, things, and outcomes. And for things, society is so attached to things nowadays, and I think the actual belief system of people is that these things will make them happier, right? If they have a nice car, if they have nice clothes, if they buy a house, right? There's a lot of things that people internally believe that if they own these things, materialistic things, it will make them happier. And it really doesn't. And I obviously, I learned this with myself. When I was younger, I'd buy a lot of things and I thought that made me happy. Even with my suits, right? I bought my suits and my dress clothes believing that it would make me more successful and make me happier. Now, I did gain a lot of things out of the suits. I even talked about it in one of my videos. I'll put a link to that video in the description below about when I was trying to work on, not caring what people think. But at the end of the day, I was wrong about why I initially bought the suits. Right? I bought the suits because I thought it was going to make me successful and I thought it was going to make me happier, but it really doesn't work that way. And it wasn't really until I went to therapy and I started working on myself when I realized that, hey, it actually doesn't make me happier, but as I continued to work on myself and felt better mentally, I started to actually see progression in terms of my happiness level, my happiness levels going up, and I felt better about myself more often throughout the day. Now, I also believe that this works with outcomes. Now, a lot of times, a lot of people have this belief that they want to be successful, right? So they tie their happiness to their level of success, right? If they achieve X, Y, and Z, they will be happier. A lot of times, if you want to be successful, we kind of tie our happiness into our success level. Right, that's with our career field, usually, so the better we do in our jobs, the more money we make, the happier we will be. Now, I believe that's a big reason why there's a lot of people that are unhappy right now, is because they're tying their happiness to their careers and to the outcomes, right? There's a lot of people that are working hard, right, putting in a lot of hours, and they're not necessarily seeing the results. And because they're not seeing the results and they tie their happiness to the results, right, it's understandable why they would start to feel bad and start to lose self-esteem and start to feel, down and not as happy and not as excited, right? Because the thing that they place their value, their happiness in, is not working out for them. So with something like that, though, right, you need a healthy amount of motivation, right, to work and progress. So how do you do that and not tie your happiness to your career path, let's say, and how do you do that without losing motivation? Now, I believe it's done by not being attached to the outcome, but just loving the process, right? And this is something Gary Vee talks about a lot. Obviously, talk about him in some of my videos. He talks about how you have to love the process, right? Especially if you talk about your career, it's something you're going to do a lot of your day will be spent working. So if it's not something you're genuinely passionate about, it's going to be very difficult to put in the amount of work it's going to take to be successful. And what will happen is you will hit roadblocks, you will hit struggles, and if you excuse me. And if you don't genuinely love your job and love your career path, it's going to be much more difficult for you because you're going to tie your happiness to the success. And if you don't see the success right away, you'll feel bad. Whereas when you say, I love myself, I love where I'm at, I'm going to do this work because I enjoy it, not because I want to be successful at it per se, then you're able to consistently work hard at it, right? A great example of this is me. And my YouTube channel, right? I have about 40, 45-ish videos, right? I have 60-ish subscribers right now. But if my channel never gets big, that's okay. Because I'm doing this because I genuinely love the process of making the videos, right? I'm trying to help other people, and if my channel never gets big enough, that's okay, because even if 2, 3, 4 years down the road, I'm still making videos and I don't have that many subscribers, that's okay. Hopefully I'm impacting those that are following me and are watching my videos. And then lastly, with people, this is in business, in dating, right? We often sometimes, when someone rejects us, we take it personally. It's because we are attached to our ideas in business, right? Or, we are attached to the idea that if one person thinks we're not good enough, we're not good enough. And understanding and losing that attachment for the fact that we're all people, not everyone is going to like you. So if you ask 10 people and only one says yes, that's all that matters, is the one, right? Right. So losing your attachment to people, not letting the fact that one person's opinion, even if they disagree with you, not letting that opinion bring you down and make you not feel happy. And again, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like it, hit the subscribe button. But again, thank you guys so much for watching it, and I definitely look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Have a good one.